On the channel, not only do I like to help you guys with my reviews, but I also like to make these videos about the kit and equipment that I personally use. One piece of equipment that kind of gets left behind is the tripod. Now, I've upgraded my cameras and my audio, and I thought it was about time I upgraded my tripod as well, because for the last few years I've been using this really cheap plastic tripod, and it done the job, but it was very light. It's blown over a few times. It's time to upgrade. I'm moving away from the Amazon tripod and I'm finally going to the newer LT07 tripod. Now, there's some features on this that I think are really helpful, and anything that makes my life easier and filming quicker or easier or whatever it may be, it's a bonus for me. Starting off at the top of the tripod, the base plate, mounting plate for this, it not only can take Arca Swiss style plates, but it also does a Peak Design. And luckily for me, because I've got one camera with Peak Design, one with Arca Swiss, doesn't matter which camera I've got, they can fit onto this. The central part at the top also does have a screw point, and we'll come onto that, why that's important later on. We've got a ball joint, so not only has it got nice smooth actions, but also for nowadays in social media, you can do vertical content as well without having to take off the camera, move the head around and then replace it. You can literally just undo it with this locking lever and then move it around to where you need to. Next to the ball head locking lever is the pan head. This, you can untwist it with your thumb and finger, and then you can just rotate the camera around. So if you're trying to get those like slow panning shots of the bike or the bike going past, something like that, it's super smooth and it's just a really nice smooth action. The tripod has got a nice kind of sturdy weight to it, coming in at 1.3 kilos. So this thing isn't going to blow around in the wind. The locking action for the legs has got a really nice solid design to it. You've got to pull down and release. And then once you get it into the position, it's not going to go any higher. But if you want to collapse it straight away, you don't have to release it. You can just push it down. Now, depending on what type of tripod you've had in the past or you're looking at, there's different ways of releasing the legs. Now, I'm not a massive fan of the twist ones because sometimes they can loosen themselves off. This has got the lift to unlock, which you can do all three in one motion if you want. Pull them out and then you just crump them down. And this thing is sturdy, honestly. The ideal amount of pressure onto the lever, and it's just a solid feel. We've got another locking lever. This is going to release the center column, and then on 2 out of the 3 corners there are screw points. Now that again will come in handy, and I'll explain why, same as the top screw point, later on. Got my mounting plate on the bottom of the camera, and it is simple as just sliding it on and then just screwing it up. And now look, it ain't going nowhere. The smallest this is going to go is about 19 inches. As you can see, you've got the center column sticking in the middle there. But don't worry, this thing can go a lot lower. Once you've opened all the legs fully and the center column is all the way down, it's going to sit kind of just around middle of your chest. So for reference, I'm 6'1", but obviously it's got the center column. So you can release that bit, lift it all the way up, tying it off, and there you go. It sits around my chin height. And to be honest, you don't want any higher there. One of the extra parts you do get in this kit is a phone holder. Now, not only has it got a phone holder, obviously in the center part, we've got the screw points at the bottom, but I've also got a cold shoe mount at the top. Now, one of the features I really like with this phone holder is the locations that you can mount it. Obviously, if you are to take off the camera, the phone holder can screw in the middle. That's location number 1. It's as simple as lining them up and screwing it down. And then from there, you've got a really strong, sturdy phone holder. Let's say you don't want it there because you've got your big camera. Remember those other locations? So we've actually got one at the side on the mounting base plate with the 2 on the tripod. And for me, one of the best ways that you could use this is putting it onto the head with the camera on. And now with it set up like this, you can use this in one of 2 ways. If you use a teleprompter for your videos, obviously you can have it scrolling through. Or if you want a second monitor, because let's face it, the little screens that come with the cameras are never really good. So you want a fill monitor or a second monitor, which you can use your phone for. So you can have it like this, and then you can use that as your second monitor. Honestly, not too sure if you can see it because of the reflections, but this is obviously mirroring the main camera that I'm using. And honestly, for me personally, that is one of the best features that comes with this. It's the fact that I can have it mounted under the camera, and I can still see exactly what I'm looking at. I personally can't place it on the top of my camera because I have the DJI wireless mic connected on the top, so I can't have the monitor at the top. So having it underneath, it's just a fantastic feature that NEEWER have thought about. And because it's got the hot shoe mount underneath it, if you wanted, you could add something else, like another light. So obviously we've got the camera raised up on the tool center column. What NEEWER include is a short stem center column. So you can take this one out and you can place this one in. Let me show you why. To take out the top stem, there's a little hook so you can put like your bag underneath the tripod. Undo that, release it, and then it just pulls out. Unscrew it, screw the short stem in, place it back in, and then reinstall the hook. And now you may be thinking, what's the point in that? Well, with that center column out, you can make this into an extremely low profile tripod. Open up all the legs to as flat as they go. This is what I mean by the extremely low profile. It's literally just a few inches off the ground. This would be fantastic for getting those kind of slow or low passing shots. And obviously with the tool stem, you just wouldn't be able to do it. If you didn't want to take the short stem with you, but you still wanted to get that kind of low shot, well, there is still a way. You take the center stem out and you place it upside down. Put it through, get your hook, put that back on, and then from there, tighten the stem back up. Put your camera on, and there you go. You've got your camera upside down. Now, like I said, it's not going to be as low to the ground. However, it will still, you get that low profile shot without having to kind of swap the camera around too much with the different stems. My main camera is the Sony a7 IV. I usually have the 28-75 Tamron lens on it as well, with a cage, DJI mic, etc. So overall, the weight is starting to go up a little bit. Doesn't matter. This tripod can handle up to 10 kilos payload. Another big plus for me, I've got the Lone Rider 57 litre back box, so the large one, and the tripod fits in it perfectly left to right. If I wanted to get a little bit more room, kind of make sure it wasn't pushing on the head, so I can just move the mounting plate round into the vertical position, and that just gives you a few more centimeters and it fits in perfectly. Thank you very much for NEEWER for sponsoring this video, because without them I'd still be using the old crappy Amazon tripod. If you want to pick yourself up one of these tripods, I'll leave a link in the description box below. Well guys, thank you very much for watching my review on the NEEWER LT07 tripod. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. More importantly, subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty of bike reviews coming because summer is now here, but it doesn't stop me enjoying myself making some of these kind of more tech-based reviews. Well guys, nothing else to say, but until the next one, ride safe.